So this little box of bees that I have living in my house that was sick about a month ago, and I brought them here and I gave them all my special treatment, and they're doing great now. They're just bouncing back, and it's fantastic what they're doing. It's just a little tiny box packed with bees now. It's just fantastic, which is satisfying in itself. But what is more satisfying, what brings me more contentment, I suppose, is the fact that I have this little box of bees in front of my house. I've got right over this way is my house, and my front window of my living room is right there, and I can look at my living room and I can see what these bees are doing, if they're flying, right? And on a nice warm day, they come out and they're flying. And it's just so satisfying to be in my house, to look at my window, and to see these bees flying. This is exactly what I had set up when I started beekeeping in 2010 in my small downtown backyard in St. John's. And I could just sit there and look at the window and see the bees flying from inside my house. And it was always just, there's something extremely satisfying, very contented feeling would sort of, you know, seep in when I saw that. And after, it's been, I don't know how many years, probably 7 or 8 years or more since I've been able to do that. This is the first time I've been able to do it in that long a time, and it is great. I love it. It is just such a good feeling. I just love it. And so I've decided I'm gonna keep this little hive, or at least always a little hive, or maybe just a couple of nukes right here in front of my house, over here by the side of my house by these trees. This is my front yard, and I would have that front yard loaded with beehives if I could, because it's the best place on my property for my bees. But it's kind of socially unacceptable to do that kind of thing. But yeah, this little box of bees is just not going anywhere. I'm going to keep right here on the side of my house where I can see them from my living room window. 1 or 2 small boxes of bees for now on, because I just love, and I come home from work and there's my driveway and I can see the bees, and I don't have to go off and walk away, and they're not, they're there all the time. I feel closer to them when I can see them all the time. And I don't know what that is, but I would recommend that for anybody. Put the bees in your backyard. If you can just look out the windows and somehow see at least one of your beehives and the bees doing their thing on a good day, because then you can just see, okay, it's a perfect indicator of what's happening that day. If these bees are flying, then probably other bees are flying, and you can just sort of take comfort in it. I don't know, but I'm definitely going to keep bees next to my house where I can see them from inside my house for now on, even if it's just a small box like this. It's just, there's something about it that's so satisfying and enhances the connection.